I have this little cut up effect and it's pretty easy to do, and I'd like you to do two of them for me, please. What you'll do is get a nice big picture. I'll put some in for you. Go to Web Shots. Get a nice big one here. I might have a few for you. What have I got? I'll probably end up putting some of them in, but that's a bit dark. What about that big, that size? Lots of dark ones. Anyway, I'll do what I can. But otherwise, feel free, go to Web Shots and get your own. Okay, so up, oh, they look nice. Up comes, for instance, beach. Over you click. I'll put this one away. Alright, and I'll exit from you. That's what's confusing me. Okay, and I will put you away. Now, the way, you see this one's being all cut up, and I've got the grid showing. To make life easier and to get the pieces all exactly the same size, which I don't suppose they have to be really, but that's what we're aiming for. What you should do is make this picture a square. And you could do that. I can see right now that it's wider than it is high. So I might want to crop it. I'll maintain the height. What is it, 6.5 by 8.5? I'm going to lose a lot. You see it's 8, almost 9 inches wide, but it's only 6.5 inches high. So I would probably have to lose quite a bit. I'm going to go, and it will squish it up a little bit, but never mind. Image size. And right now it tells me that it's almost 9 by 6.5. Make sure that constraint proportions is not checked. And I'm going to make this 7 by 7. Happy medium. So there, it kind of recovers, but it makes it 7 by 7. And then I'm going to actually make it even smaller now. I'm going to make it 6 by 6 because it's easier to split them up. 6 by 6. There. Okay. Right, what we want to do now is stretch. I'll pull up the original one. We want to stretch the canvas size so that there's this nice white effect around. So make sure that white is your foreground color. And we'll go up to, hang on, is it foreground or background? I need to check. I'll make them both white. I forget if it's foreground or background. There we are. Alright, they're both white. Image. Canvas size. Okay, I want to have 1 inch of white all the way around it, or whatever color you want. 7 by 7, and then make sure that you check in the middle here, that's the anchor, so that it's evenly spaced. There we have it. Okay, now then I am going to duplicate my background. There I have layer 1. Okie dokie. What do I do now? Oh, I need to view the rulers. Mine is hide rulers because they're already showing, but down here you'll see show rulers. Okay, click. Alright, pull down. Now I've got 6 by 6, so that's spacing of 2 inches. So I will get the move tool. Right now this layer is locked, so double click and then OK. Layer 1. Layer properties. That should unlock it, and I'll call it effects. Okay. Pull down, up at the top here, drag the arrow. It's picky. I'll let go. Oh, layer's locked. It is locked. Cancel. Okay. Pull down the arrow. I'm right down here, and you can see it over at the left hand side. So this is 1/2 inch. So I want to come down 2 inches. 1 inch, 2 inches. I'm going to chop it into thirds. Let me go unlock this. I'll pause. Hold on. Okay, I cracked it. I had to click in this little box, and that says lock it. Anyway, it allowed me to move the top down. I'm going to do it again. Click up here. When I get that white arrow, depress the mouse. I'm dragging down, so 1 inch, 2 inches. So there are my vertical thirds. Now I'm going to do the horizontals. Over I go. You see the mouse change from black to white. Now it's 1/2 inch, so I want 1 inch, 2 inches. I know it's 2 inches because they're 6 inches wide, square in fact, and I want to have thirds. So 3 into 6 is 2. There we go. Pull you over, 4.5. Alright, we are split up. I've got 9 little compartments and they're all hopefully the same size. Okay, take your marquee tool, square marquee. Alright, you're going to draw a square within those boundaries, that third. Alright, so we're going to copy it, Control C to copy. We're going to paste it, Control V to paste. There it goes in as its new layer. And now we're going to transform it, Control T to transform. So Control C, Control V for Victor, Control T for transform, and then swivel it round a little bit. Double click. There it is when you're happy. Alright. Drop shadow on, and then OK. I'm going to uncheck global light. There we are. Alright, back to effects. Back to effects. And then draw your square. Okay. Control C, Control V, Control T. There we have it. And I'm going to twist this the other way now, getting that haphazard look. And again, I put on the drop shadow. And then OK. Get the idea? Effects. Draw your square. I'll stop with this one, but there's something else that I want you to do to get the final effect. Double click and then drop shadow. OK. Now, once you've done all 9, you'll click in Effects, and then you're going to put in a new layer, and you're going to flood it with white, or any color you want really. And the idea is, there, you see it hides the layers beneath it. So you will end up at the end of the day with this one. Scroll down, you can see that there is my layer 4, which is the white fill, and if you don't have that layer, you still see the picture below. So this in effect hides that final picture, and then you'll save it as a JPEG. So 2 of these to do, please.